Howdy folks, welcome to Market Watch. We have a lot of tabs to talk about today, a lot of cards, a lot of singles. BT5 is crashing due to proper allocation and no major tournaments yet to dictate what card prices should and shouldn't be. This is very exciting times. I hope you guys look forward to this. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to smash potatoes. That way you know when all these amazing Digimon videos come out. And we're almost at 10,000 subs, so please really do click the subscribe button. We're almost there. And then we can celebrate. And celebrations are fun, right? We always start with the Omnimons and the Omnimons. How the mighty have fallen. Everyone except the alternate art from set 1 has fallen. Look at all these Omnimons that were so expensive even last week. And now they're just all going down in price. Every single one. Because there's proper allocation going around, right? It's silly what can happen when there's proper allocation going around. Look at this. This is insane. Like BT1 Omnimon Super Rare, 30 bucks, all-time low. Altaresses, all-time lows. Friggin' all this shit. I haven't actually gone on my way to buy Omnimons yet because I've been waiting for them to fall in price. But at prices like this, I'm probably gonna pull a trigger to complete my playsets of every single Omnimon card. Look at freaking Antibody X, the secret rare. Like, that's $15 US. That's silly. Look at that. That's insane. I mean, Zwart Defeat is way better. Zwart Defeat's the most expensive card in the set, if we're not looking at, you know, the regular alternate art cards. But, man, oh man, Jesus. These Omnimons are now cheap because they're everywhere. And that's actually really exciting. That excites someone like me who's trying to collect a binder of each artwork. So, there you go. There is that. Fun little disclaimer, I am looking for a lot of Omnimons, and I'm still for some reason looking for one of these guys, Altaress alternate art, because I only ever bought 3, because there were only ever 3 to buy around here, and at high prices I was like, you know what, this will fall one day, I'll buy it then, and this is probably as far as it's going to go, maybe a little lower. I am buying an Altaress alternate art, just so you guys know, not a big deal. Lord Nightmon at 10 bucks. Card is the best card probably in set 5 in terms of meta playability, and you're gonna see it. I think at 10 bucks, it's a good price to grab them before they potentially go up in price. Don't forget, this weekend coming, there's a whole lot of tournaments. There's another regionals, an actual BT5 regionals, the PPG, there's Gen Con, and if you see Lord Nightmon topping and winning in drones in every single of those tournaments, this card might go up in price. Lord Nightmon, this humble $10 plus $76 shipping, might just explode in your face. And it wouldn't be the good kind of explosion in your face. So you might want to get your Lord Nightmons, just throwing that out there. And Andrewmons are at an all-time low too. The alternate at 25, cheapest I've ever seen it. And the regular from BT1, just 12 bucks US basically. It's interesting. My theory is people think that security control won't be as prominent in set 5, so it's not being used as much. Therefore, it's going to go down in price. I hope everyone's right. I hope everyone's right. And these are nice prices. If you want to grab Magna Andromons, grab them at this price. Honestly, just grab them. Pull a trigger, grab them at this price. Shoutmon is $3-4 bucks. Yep. A lot of people are hyped about the deck, but not enough to actually make this card go anywhere. I don't think it's going to see any tournament wins. I don't think it's going to do anything. So, $4 Shoutmon, there you go. Gaia Force. I want to talk about Gaia Force real quickly because, you know, this version of it, let's talk about the other version is $100. Starter Deck version is $7 bucks basically. $7 for the Starter Deck version. Don't forget that Gaia Force is getting reprinted in the BT6 structure decks. So if you have no reason to get Gaia Forces right now, if you don't have a reason, don't get them right now. Just wait until the next structure decks come out, and you'll see these guys at reasonable prices, which is good. Exo Blow, 10 bucks. What's interesting about Exo Blow is that it was $1 cheaper when the set came out that weekend. It was $1 cheaper. It actually bounced up. So what's interesting about that is people are hyping Exo Blow, like for real. I think people realize that if you're playing against blue and you're not anticipating Exo Blow and they drop a Exo Blow on you, you kind of lose the game. So a Exo Blow is really kind of cool in that regard. Should you grab it at 10 bucks? Probably. It might go down in price if no one actually plays it. So it's up to you. At 10 bucks, I wouldn't mind dropping the money on a playset if I didn't already have my playset. But for everyone else, if you want to grab them, go for it. And while you're grabbing Exo Blows, grab your Hammer Sparks for $1 each. Alternate arts, 87 bucks, who cares? But lots of Hammer Sparks going around. Lots. And it's also getting reprinted in the set 6 structure decks. So, you know, it's not going to become much cheaper than $1, right? You might as well just grab them now. No big deal. Reflexion at freaking $2, basically. Where'd that come from? People are not excited about this version of green, this format. And I can't really blame them, because I'd rather play green OTK. If I had to pick, personally, if my life depended on it, and I had to pick between Reflexion or green OTK in a higher level tournament this format, I'd still pick green OTK. It still wins games faster than Reflexion. Reflexion tries to control, which is really cool. However, you know, when you're trying to control people, this is such a format that's so fucking strong on power creep. Like Lord Nightmonk can just drop shit out of nowhere. Omnimon's Ward can drop shit out of nowhere. You know, just, you know, this type of Reflexion, this type of Digimon isn't really needed. What you need is strong, powerful punches. That's what you need. So $2, probably not going anywhere. Hogman, if you want to play more green, though, you need Nidhogs, and it is still at $6, $7. It is still there. Go ahead and make sure you pick up your Nidhogs, because they're probably not falling anymore in price. Hercules called Tariman, for those of you that like to have the tech option, only $3 basically with shipping. Not bad, not bad. You won't see any more green Starducks lying around, unless Target, you know, restocks or stores restock or whatever. $3, pick up a few. You don't really need a place, I don't think, but just pick up a few. It's probably fine. And finally, Palmon. Palmon is still expensive because I think deep down, people already know that green OTK is the way to go, and people already know that the power-up packs were kind of a disaster in the set 4 release, right? Now, there are a lot of Palmons going around, which is good. They'll probably stay at $30 for a while. They probably will. But just be wary that if green OTK pops out of nowhere, this might go up in price a little bit. Like $30, it might not stick. Just so you guys know. Cranium On. This is the only really black card I want to talk about in this market watch because it's so cheap now. It's $1. Or the alternate arts are friggin' $10. Lowest you've ever seen it, right? I want you guys to just keep this card in the back of your brain, because if for some reason we start to see red, yellow, black security control, or if we see Mega Zoo with black, we might see Craniumons seeing play again. Especially because if you need to, you can evolve as Ward Defeat onto a Craniumon. And Craniumon being invulnerable to card effects, like destruction effects, you know, that does say something. It does say something. You know? So just keep this card in the back of your brain. There's no other black card to really talk about per se right in this moment in time, because like, that was our black super rare of set 5, and we don't need to talk about that. We don't need to talk about how like nobody in their right mind will bring Metal Garurumon BT5 to a PPG or a regional. No, it's just not happening, guys. Lilithmon. Purple cards. Lilithmons have stabilized the lower rarity of it at around $37. Lilith Loop is probably the best way to play purple still. I stand behind that 100%. What's cool is the alternate arts seem to have dipped in price a little bit. So if you want to flex out your play set, you don't have much time. You have one small listing, you got another small listing, and then they're back up to $90. I think this Digimon seller guy just wants to get rid of his $75 copy and move on with his life. That's what I think. I don't really blame him. But yeah, keep an eye out for Lilithmon Loop. That's really all I gotta say. And more purple cards that are really funny in price. Someone pointed out to me that the Devimon blocker is $10. And there's none. Yeah, guys, just, yeah. A word to the wise. If you can find purple starter decks, find purple starter decks. Yeah. Plutomon. Plutomon I brought up because if purple control becomes a thing, Plutomon will probably rise in price a little bit. Not a lot. It's $3 basically after shipping. $3. And Plutomon is good in control. It also lets you play Earthshaker for free, which is a very good purple option card. 4 to evolve sucks. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. But honestly, who really cares? I don't think it really matters too much. If you want Plutomons, grab Plutomons. If Control Purple takes off, they might go up in price. Maybe. That's if Purple Control goes up in price. I don't think it will. I don't think that deck will do much. And speaking of Purple Control, we gotta talk about our wonderful lad, Chaos Gallantmon. I throw up in my mouth a little bit, but this card is still $5 for some reason. Yeah. It fell a lot. Remember when these were $60 pre-sales? Anyway, Chaos Gallantmon, yeah. If you want to play Purple Control, pick up Chaos Gallantmon. Don't play this in Lilith Loop. I'm warning you. Anyway, Chaos Amon. Now, another question I have, and if anyone knows this, please leave it in the comments. Why are these alternate arts different prices? Like, one is almost double the other. Why is alternate art Nakano Haito less expensive than Kenji Watanabe? I don't know how to say that. What's the difference? Can someone explain what the difference is? Is one just harder to pull than the other? Can somebody open 20 cases of the set and be like, oh yeah, so we only pulled like 10 of this, but pulled 15 of this one, you know, so I don't know. If anyone has an answer that makes sense, let me know in the comments. Would appreciate it. Full Art Tamers from the Set 5 release. Nokia is Bay. I think everyone is starting to realize that. Nokia is just the Bay. And the Full Art Tamer box topper is 40 bucks. Almost. And there's not a lot out there. As more boxes get open in the set, this will probably go down in price a little bit. But just be wary. You know, a price like this will only hold if the Greymon and Garurumon tribal decks, Omnimon decks do well. That's what I want to say about that. Takumi is 10 bucks. Takumi is seeing more play than Nokia, from what I understand. So that's actually really funny that the cheaper card is seeing more play. But really, Nokia Bay. Nokia is Bay. And Arata, 10 bucks. Diabolomon stuff. Yep, Diabolomon stuff. Let's speak about it for a second. The Diabolomon promo is falling in price, which is really interesting. I don't think people are hyped about Diabolomon anymore. If Diabolomon doesn't see play the next couple weeks in like the top cut, these will probably fall in price, which is actually really cool for you Diabolomon wannabe players. So just keep that in mind. It is going down in price. It might go down a little bit more, but if it does do well, these are going to shoot up. This is a gamble, just so you guys know. And finally, Andrewmon Promo. This is the lowest I've ever seen it in a long time, and I think it has to do with the fact that Andrewmon is officially, well, not being rotated out, that's the wrong word, that's what I was going to say, but Nightmon exists as a level 5 yellow now, and it's going to be played as a 3 or 4 in yellow. It's going to be hard to justify room to play this Andrewmon in your deck. I think people are selling them low and getting rid of them. That's what I think is going on. Again, this is a good price to grab them, but maybe wait and see what happens. Maybe they might go down more. I don't know. This is a weird time we're in. That's it, guys. That's the Market Watch. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and we'll see you later. Take care.